Lancia Kappa 1994 to 2000. The Lancia Kappa or Lancia K, Type 838, is an executive car manufactured and marketed by Italian manufacturer Lancia from 1994 to 2000, with saloon, estate, and coupe variants, sharing platforms with the Alfa Romeo 166. The Kappa has a front engine, front drive, 5-passenger, left-hand drive design. After its debut at the 1994 Paris Auto Show, production reached 117,216, over 6 years. The Kappa was manufactured at the Fiat factory in Teti Francesi, rival to Torino, and was designed by the Lancia Style Center in collaboration with the I.A Institute. Lancia had earlier used the Kappa nameplate for the 1919 Kappa, with evolutions called De Kappa and Trikappa. Kappa is the 10th letter of the Greek alphabet, Lancia having frequently used the Greek letters for its model nameplates. In writing, Lancia often referred to the Kappa simply as the K, lowercase k, which is fairly similar to the original Greek letter dot. In Poland, where Fiat Auto is the largest domestic car manufacturer, the Kappa served as official government cars, replacing the AMAs. Autocar's Peter Robinson reviewed the Kappa in November 1994. He commented on the car's bland styling, which was justified by Fiat's Paolo Cantrella on the basis that the designers did not want to create too much visual noise. The body was reported as having twice the torsional rigidity of the outgoing AMA, and was 15% stiffer than any of its rivals. The automatic Warner gearbox, 50/40 La type, was shared with the Volvo 850. Robinson went on to say the Kappa's dimensions ensure a commodious interior, the impression of space only heightened by a low cowl and very Japanese-looking fascia, somewhere between a Honda NSX and Lexus LS 400. Rear cabin room was described as immense, but the cushion was criticized for being too flat, a fault rectified in later iterations of the car. Robinson criticized the hard mock wood with which Lancia frames the prominent central console that runs from the handbrake, up the full length of the dash and over the top. About the driving characteristics, Robinson wrote, "If Lancia quietened the starter motor, this would be one refined drivetrain ... with no hint of any 5-cylinder unevenness." The 2.4-liter engine tested appeared to have been tuned for low-end torque, a characteristic of this Alpine brand. The engine was praised by Robinson for its smooth responsiveness and torque steer has been eliminated ... and the Servotronic steering is terrific, with just the right degree of self-centering. His summary of ride and handling was that car was better than average but not class-leading. On the Lancia there is too much body roll and the front grip in the wet didn't inspire confidence. Model history. 1994, Kappa production begins. 1996, an estate car joins the lineup. The naturally aspirated 2.0-liter gasoline engine is fitted with a variable geometry inlet manifold. Inside the cabin, the seats are replaced by a new design, including new upholstery patterns. 1997, the coupe is launched, while at the same time, some changes are made to the interior, trunk, suspension and engine bay, as well as new alloy wheels. 1998, the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine gets replaced by the 5-cylinder, while the turbodiesel was upgraded to a JTD engine. The bumper guards, previously black, are changed to body-colored, and the base trim level, LA, is dropped, leaving only the more lavish LS and LX. At the same time, a special trim level is introduced for the turbocharged gasoline engine, called simply the Turbo, distinguished by the lack of chrome decals around the window frames. The interior materials are also upgraded across the lineup, including the addition of a leather-wrapped steering wheel with a different design and front center armrest. 1999, the other two 5-cylinder engines are modified along with the air conditioning unit. 2000, the Kappa gains xenon headlamps. Production ceased in mid-2000, cues earlier in the year. The station wagon version of the Kappa, designated SW by Lancia, was designed and built by Pininfarina and did not differ from the saloon exterior dimensions, sharing most of its body panels. Only 9,208 cars were built in Pininfarina's factory. This estate version was also available with Bojnivomat self-leveling hydro-automatic rear suspension. The coupe was designed by Sintra-style Lancia and built by Maguire and technically quite different from the saloon, having a shorter wheelbase, by 120 mm, wider rear track and a distinctive profile with frameless doors. The front, from bumper to the window screen, was identical to the other Kappas. It was Lancia's first coupe since 1984, when the Beta and Gamma coupes were discontinued, and remains the last Lancia to feature this body style to this day. The small building capacities at the Maguire factory for this essentially handmade car, and the relatively high price, destined it to be a rare vehicle. As a money saver, the rear lights came from Delta. Only 3,263 coupes were manufactured from 1996 to 2000, making this model a true rarity. Car Magazine described the car as looking top-heavy, like a Bentley Continental that's been heated up and squeezed at both ends. However, the car's engine range was praised for matching the vehicle's dynamics, the 2.4-liter 5-cylinder and the 3.0 Alfa-derived V6 coming closest to infusing the K-Coupe with the classy character its styling tries to suggest. It's the spiky Turbo 4 that asks the hardest questions of the chassis, and the all-strut suspension doesn't flounder. It shines. A viscous coupling helps the front wheels cope with the onslaught of the engine's old-school, big bang turbo delivery, and it feels remarkably untroubled. About the refinement and ride, John Barker, of Car Magazine, reported that the occupants are completely isolated from any vibration while the ride is smooth at moderate speeds, parrying bumps quietly and unobtrusively. The interior was described as appealing and having curvy, attractive door casings, plump supportive recaro seats and choice plastics. The 1997 price was estimated at £24,000 sterling,